it's going to do.
And the oracle is us.
Yeah, it's us. We are the oracle. Sorry. Well, not sorry. I mean,
I like that intro.
The intro was going to play. So yay, we had an intro and some
intro.
Just me and Val. And we're going to be doing some personal readings. Hi, Val. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Colleen. How are you?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm doing great.
I am ready to dive in.
Yeah, let's dive in. So I think what we'll do is if people can just let's see, what do we want them to put in the chat? Let me get in here. What do we have here? What can we put in? Not political questions. Let me just edit this one. What should we put in the chat? Spirit?
Yeah, I love those. Okay. I love those spiritual questions. That's my that's my big
That's area. Your bread and butter, I think, right?
Bread and butter.
Okay. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, so if everybody wants to just type in #spirit in the chat, then I can use the little picker tool and we can get some questions going. So any advice for my guides? Hi all, hi all. Well, Gigi definitely needs to get a reading.
Yeah, Gigi will get a reading.
Yeah. So why don't we just do readings for Gigi, Gwen, and Liz because we see them in there. And then we'll do a spin for more people.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We have to let people come in.
And Liz. Okay. All right. So I gotta shuffle some stuff here. Anything jump out to you? Anybody that you want to definitely read for?
You take Gigi.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't see anyone else. I mean, that has a question.
Yeah.
We've got to just kind of like let everyone come in.
And then we're going to spin. Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you got? I know you're reading for Gigi, but what's coming up on your channel? On the Cool Crone?
What is coming up on my channel? Let's see. That is a great question. Let's see. It's us, and then next week is going to be actually on the 21st. I'm going to be on the Professional Aquarians channel. I think I'm just participating in like a big group party that she's doing, a pre-Halloween party on the 21st. It's what is it called? She had a cute name for it. The Psychic and the Stars, a pre-Halloween gathering. Annette Dion is the psychic who's going to be there, and Kathy is the astrologer, the stars. And, on Friday, the 24th, Gerald is going to be on my channel, and we're going to do personal readings. We're going to be doing some more personal readings.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah. And at the end of the month, I'll have Kathy Beal on as she's an astrologer, as I mentioned previously. We're going to do a polyterology on the 29th. And then on the 31st, on Halloween, we're going to have a Halloween party. So
I know about that one.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. It's going to be 7:30 on Friday, the 31st. So that's what we have going on there. So let me see what we got for Gigi. And she just wanted a message from her spirit guides.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got a little bit of a message there. Oh, I'm getting some fun cards for her. I realize I have too much stuff on my desk and not enough room to lay out the cards.
You do look a little pushed together.
Yeah, this is much smaller than my space that I had before. Okay, but oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Gigi, this is great. So the first thing that I got was your guides said, tell her to let loose because you're not going to be able to control what's coming up in the next few weeks to a month. You have new stuff that's coming in for you, lots of new stuff, and it's going to come in fast. So these are things that you really, really love, or it could even be a relationship coming in. But you also have a new start for you, a new start of who you are, your brand, how you are seen in the world. That's coming up for you. And this is good news because it's felt like kind of a shit show for a while. You've just been feeling like things are either going against you or there's just too much friction with people and it's just not smooth. But believe me, things are just going to go galloping along for a while. Now, once you start this period of gallop, 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 everything's going along, you think that that's going to go on for a long time. It's not. It's only going to last a finite period of time. Your new stuff starts and then immediately it settles into a nice little routine. Now, this is so that you can kind of channel what it is you're supposed to be doing. And that's why the guides are saying, just let loose. Allow yourself to do what it is that your guides are really encouraging you to do. And this new relationship, this new love, this new episode of your life is kind of leading you to. So new stuff for you, really good new stuff for you. Yeah, it is a relationship. You are going to have a relationship. You get both the Two of Cups and the Lovers. What more could you want from the tarot cards? And the final outcome card is the Wheel of Fortune. So things change, change, change. And I think I was saying that from the very beginning. You got to just let loose and allow yourself to go with the change. Okay. So good for you, Gigi. Okay. And I'll focus on Liz while are you going to do Gwen? Did she have a question?
What I saw next was Anna. Anna's asking about paying down her debt.
Okay.
Yeah, she's at my time 7:34 p.m. That's her.
That's fine. Go ahead. Go for it.
She was next. After that, it's not that I'm not that great on that, but I have to say, first of all, I have to give my little speech. Anna Hutchinson, will I be able to pay down all of my debt in 2026? Here's the thing, Anna. The question isn't will I, and it isn't a question. I am financially solvent, however you want to say it. I am financially abundant. I am free and clear. I am completely free to do whatever I wish to do because I have absolute freedom financially and every other way in my life. And so that's how I want you to look at everything coming forward. And the first card is success. You absolutely will. And please take it as an adventure. How much can you economize to pay down that debt? Almost like a little contest you're having with yourself, and get tickled when you're able to accomplish that. There's going to be a lot of passion and you have the strength to do it. So you have the willpower. You're going to manipulate yourself a little in your head. That's going to take you away from some of the times you want to save and economize. But just go with the flow and know your clarity and knowledge about what you need to do is inside of you, and you will get it done. So I hope that helps you. Anna, thanks for your question.
And that's a great reading, Val.
Thank you.
So I pulled some cards for Gwen. She wanted to know about her move in an art studio. Yeah, those guys are just saying yes, 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 yes. It's all going to happen. The first card out for you is the Magician. You've got the Princess of Pentacles. So even though you may not feel like you're a big expert at managing all the financial ins and outs of anything, you're going to do great. You are crossed by the Nine of Wands, so there's going to be probably people around you who are challenging your ideas, but you've got a few tricks up your sleeve, and then you're crowned by the Prince of Pentacles. So you're going to be able to see for yourself how much you learn and how capable you really are as you go through this process. There could be somebody from your past who comes back to help you, or you may be moving closer to someone from your past, or you may even move in with somebody from your past. But good cards here. It's a new journey. New stuff is coming up for you. The last card is important. It's the Four of Wands. And I love this for if you're moving, because fours are a foundation card. So, and the Four of Wands is your foundation and you being stable, balanced, things working out the way you want to. But wands are your expression. Wands are your identity. So if you want to include an art studio in where you move, then the wands are a great card for you to get. And this is the picture on my Four of Wands in this deck. The guy is
Yeah.
who is balanced. And look at that spiral in there. Isn't
Wow.
that cool? How
That is so cool.
the Fibonacci series, exemplified in everything in this card. So even a pyramid in the background for prosperity and guidance and connecting to your higher self. So beautiful outcome for you, Gwen. And yes, everything's going to come the way you want it to come. Okay. So Liz, I'm still going to do a reading for you because I promised that we would, but we are going to spin the spinner. I'll spin the spinner for somebody for Val, and then I will do a reading for you and for the person who spun.
Well, there's only one other question, and that's Stephanie. Stephanie, I'm sorry, Stephanie, where can I sell my art? So I scoured the questions, and everyone in the chat just know that if you put hashtag spirit, you'll be in the draw. So hi, Viviani. Yes, thank you for saying, please type spirit. Yes. And so, I mean, I can do Stephanie.
Okay.
Stephanie.
And guys, can I just point out that there is a crawler at the bottom of the screen that tells you what to type in. So it's not like we're keeping it a secret. Okay?
We aren't keeping it a secret, but hey. Where can I sell my art? Well, they're really saying, Stephanie, sorry about that. So they're really mentioning about social media, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or wherever that is, TikTok or, Instagram. That is a really big avenue. So say you have that, those social media accounts, and you use that to show a little bit of your art, and then you start putting links in there to a website where they can buy your art, for instance, if it's okay to ship. And that doorway, that communication, there's a lot of communication that goes on in that social media. That's what it is, social media. So it's a firm and very safe bet. Instead of a actual physical location of art. Art is being sold online all the time now in many ways, shapes, and forms. So I would look at that avenue first. That's what came out from your guides and angels. And you're going to feel like you are a little bit put out by it in some way. What can I say? It's going to annoy you by having to do that, because you're going to have to put things together and organize things. But really, you're taking the roll of the dice to put it out there. Some of these platforms are going to ask you for money to put these things on there. But at the end of the day, your abundance is going to multiply from it. Don't run yourself on empty while you're doing all this, because your balance, your relaxation is very important to your creativity. You absolutely have a favorable outcome to do this. So look at, in terms of social media and even websites, look at all those avenues to, so social media points to your website, which sells. If you don't want to pay the extra money to TikTok or wherever to have a selling platform. So there's things you can do. I hope that helps you, Stephanie. Okay.
Okay, great. So I'm just seeing if Liz is still here. I don't see any more, but it's just because maybe she didn't make a comment. But all right, so she shows up. I'm going to go ahead and do the picker because I'm in dreamland and I can't really keep track of all this stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I am never good with the chat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really. What is today? Where is this? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay. So this one, what is going on here? I think I'm on the wrong thing. Sorry. I think no, that was, there we go. There we go. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. We can wait a New York minute for you.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Cindy Shea. Okay, Cindy. Just let us know you're here. And just to be safe, I'm going to pick another one. Wouldn't that be a kicker if Artist Liz came up anyway?
Yeah, it would. If you hit share, you can share the spin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I should do that.
Just you don't have to, but it's fun for everyone to watch it.
You would think that this is the first time I've ever done this. I'll set it up for next time.
That's all right. You don't have to now.
Okay. All right.
We like to see the spin.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back to us for now. Not like that. That's too big. That makes it look like we're all up here in our cameras.
I can see my pores or
Yeah, right. I don't need to see that. Okay. So we have Cindy Shea and Anna and Artist Liz.
Well, we did Anna already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anna was the one I did without spinning.
all right. So do you want to do Cindy and
Sure. Sure. I'll do Cindy.
Okay.
I'm just seeing if Cindy had a question.
Yeah.
Oh, no, she didn't. She just put spirit in. Okay, Cindy, I'm going to give you what your guides want you to know.
And before you start, I just want to say, Artist Liz, if you had a question, that would be great. Okay, I'll shut up now. In fact, I'll do it while I shuffle.
Cindy wants any message from my guides would be appreciated. Okay, perfect. Because I'm good at that. I'm just going to go in and ask that your guides right now. And I'm getting a big Archangel Michael coming in. He's just standing right there behind you. A lot of angelic energies working through you. And there's something about giving your power away, relinquishing the throne, as it were, giving your power away in you not wanting to be responsible for other things. And when you get overwhelmed in a difficult situation, you kind of push it aside and say, my hands are off of it, and you let everybody else handle it. But that gives you kind of brain fog. But there is plenty of action moving you forward. Even when you have the sense that you are lost and you don't know what's your next step, what's your next direction. Even as you feel like that, all these new doors of opportunity are opening for you, Cindy, and you are on the correct path. And so when I look at the activations that are happening for you, one of the prime activations is healing, this healing energy. And it really is about consciously using information that comes to you to support your health and to support your healing. You are also pulling in universal love activation. That is that complete heart opening at where you are one with all that is, where you feel that connection to source energy that you are. So that is tremendous. I won't go further than that because universal love is what we're all working toward. That's our end game of this whole Earth School. So that's pretty awesome for you. And I'm just going to give you one more activation card because this is an activation kind of month. We might as well, this and November. So let's look at this. Oh, you have the Akashic Records coming up. Clearing old stories, and I mean old stories, old patterns, old thought patterns, all releasing all past life stuff that gives you complete freedom in this now moment. This is happening for you as things swirl in and collapse into this current you in this timeline. It is happening for everyone, but you especially. So I hope that makes sense, Cindy. So thank you, Colleen.
That was fabulous. That was great. So, Artist Liz, I do hope you're here. I'm pretty sure you still are. I'll go ahead and I'll do the reading, and if you miss it live, you can play it on the replay. But so you start out with the Empress. So I know that you're doing a lot of work health-wise on what's going on in your life, and it's crossed by the Magician. So I know you're also succeeding at this. So you're doing tremendous work on a spiritual level and a physical level, getting things good, making things really work. You've had many professionals in the past advise you, so that actually helps your spiritual healing and physical healing because you know what to focus on in a very specific way. So that's really, really good. And you're getting better. You're refining your technique. You're getting better at understanding your body, feeling into your body, probably also paying attention to the moon cycles as it regards to your body and how you can use your physical reactions to the moon to allow yourself to focus on different parts of your body at different times of the month for various types of healing. As you go through this process, you will get stronger physically and spiritually, but also you'll find that new things come up that you have to make decisions about. And as you get confronted with those decisions, don't panic. Don't think all of a sudden, oh, I've exhausted everything I know, and what do I do now? Do not panic. And also don't let it throw you if you have a little backslide or if something doesn't go quite right or you feel like you're just not making any headway. You are making headway in many ways. So I would encourage you to journal this and not look back on your journal until at least a month has gone by. And then when you look back at what is my physical state, what are my moods, how was my left leg feeling, how was my right shoulder feeling, whatever you have to plot, wait about 4 weeks so that you can really be a little more objective and see how far you've come, because it's important for you to understand how far you've come. It's really, really important for you to embrace that and to acknowledge it, to give yourself a pat on the back, right? And for your body to appreciate back to you how much you have done for your body. So that's really, really important. And it will help keep your mood up because doing physical healing through spiritual means is a tough road and it doesn't go in a straight line, but it does work. So you have to keep working on it and keep believing and bolstering your belief and your faith in your abilities, in your guides and angels, and in yourself. This is a lot of work that you're doing. And some of this work too may involve clearing blockages that have to do with all sorts of shit in your life. There could be, past life shit that you have to clear. There could be relationship shit with people in your current life. That kind of stuff holds you back physically too. So it's a lot, but I think you can do it. As you come through this, you are going to be literally transformed. And this is a really, really good thing. And at the end of the ride, I mean, you are kind of changing the trajectory of your life by this journey. You're not going to be on the same, I won't call it a timeline. I'll just stick with trajectory. You're not going to be on that same trajectory as you come through this journey. And 6 months from now, you're going to look back again, wait in between looking at that journal, but journal all the time. It doesn't have to be every day, but you need to make sure that you're keeping a log of what is happening to you, because it's going to astound you, the things and the changes that you're going to see. I did pull an oracle card for you. And what I got is just perfect. The light.
Oh.
So look at this image. This is a great image, right? Imagine this in many ways when you're doing visualizations and meditations. Imagine this coming out of the crown chakra. Imagine your body right in the middle of all of this light. Mm-hmm. Or whatever part of your body that really needs healing. Put it right there in the middle.
Wow.
And just allow yourself to be engulfed by this beautiful light. Not necessarily fire or flame, although fire can be actually very healing, but the light. It's really important that it's the light. And enjoy that. Enjoy the peace and serenity that you get from the light, but also the upliftment that it can bring. So best of luck to you. All my love to you. Many, many, many blessings. I know you have a hard road ahead, but I'm sure you can do it.
Wow, that was a phenomenal reading. I love that. Okay.
All right. So I think we're back to the picker.
We're back to the picker.
Now, Annie, don't get all excited when you're going to see your name again up on this screen. We already did your reading. I know. Yeah. I've done readings for her too.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Whoops. Add to the stage. There we go. And let's see. I'm just going to make it big and do the picker that way. Okay. And I have to go back here to actually do the thing. Oh, Abby got one last time too, and she said in the chat she's still processing that last reading. Okay.
Oh.
Getting another one. I guess the guides want you to.
I guess so. That's it.
The next one. CJ. Okay.
CJ.
Beautiful. Okie dokie. So
okay.
Here we go.
I don't know. I think coffee. When you hit the wrong button.
Well, we could just have you when you're doing the reading. Do you want me to do that?
No.
Okay. All right. And Abby says, thank you. What do the guides want me to know?
Yeah, I was going to do something like that. Or do you want me to take Abby?
Yes, I do. I guess because that came out of my mouth. So yes, I do.
Okay. There is a lot coming for you, Abby, and you can probably sense that for sure. You're really your light body is being activated, for one. Absolutely, 100%. And you're getting a throat chakra activation for divine communication. So when you have not said your truth, it doesn't matter if it's this lifetime or some other lifetime. Sometimes it just sticks with us, where we make ourselves small and we don't talk, and we don't say our piece in a situation. And this is expressing as now fully opening up now in this timing through these activations. So light body activation, communication activation, and you have the cosmic flower activation, which activates your remembrance of source energy, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. That is what's happening for you. So you're really having higher frequency elevations. And I'm not kidding. You really are. Here's a solar light upgrade. What is a solar light upgrade? That is this great central sun. Boom. Just call it source energy if you want. It is solar plexus, divine fire, inner will. That is that solar plexus energy where we move out into the world and take our divine mission on the road, as it were. And you're also experiencing a seraphim gateway. So this is voice activation again. They're talking about the voice. They're opening your chakra, your throat chakra up for angelic light codes and information to come in. You're actually getting a divine attunement and divine support. And this is in service of you speaking through this vibration of code and light and information to everyone else. You also have, and this is another throat chakra. So Seraphim Gateway throat chakra activation. I mean, it's just communication throat chakra activation. Temple of Truth throat chakra activation. The throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression, really being able to speak about your, or as you said, I've been receiving many of the current light activations. I feel my throat now, in my throat now. This is all about, and I'm getting the chills. This, Abby, is all about you letting that flow, because what is going to come out of you is a lot of activations for others. So congratulations. You are on the cusp of breaking through to all of this work that you are bringing forward. So it's giving me the chills, and I thank you for all the work you do. So I hope that reading helps you, Abby. Thank you for asking. And Colleen, you have CJ.
I was trying to unmute by using my keyboard, but it didn't work. So I was just dead. Okay. Well, not dead, but couldn't. Okay. So CJ, I got some interesting cards for you. So you've been going through a lot of difficulties, and you're trying to just bare knuckle it. You've just been trying to hang on, make everything work. What can I do to just fight this off, fight that off, just be able to do whatever I need to do to get through. And it's been a lot of work, a lot of struggle, a lot of tension, and it's coming to an end. It is coming to an end. You're just about through to the end. And I don't know where Val went. I guess she took herself out. So what's going to be happening is, through all this hard work and all the things that you are trying to do, you are going to find yourself. Oh, there she is. Okay. There we go. You are going to, sorry. We
hit the wrong button, everyone. I'm sorry.
Okay. One of those nights, So you are going to come through that and finish that cycle of just trouble, torment, difficulty, competition, friction. That's going to come to an end. And you'll find that you have actually planted some very good seeds for the future, but you haven't been able to appreciate their growth. Oh, my cat is just like lurking around the edges. You wouldn't believe this. She's like sitting at the edge, either of one side or the other of my monitors, and just like, are you going to let me in? No, it's not your turn. It's not your turn. Bye-bye. You're going to make my cards go everywhere. Please. No. So you're going to have a new journey, but you haven't quite picked how or what journey you're going to take yet. You're still in that picking phase. So don't be in too much of a big rush to get into this journey. Here she comes around the other side. Don't be in too much of a rush. Allow yourself to just kind of sit in the peacefulness of not having all these troubles around you and all of this strife around you. Allow yourself to sit in kind of some serenity for a little bit and then start out. I'm just going to let her come because I can't stop her. Just go ahead and start your little journey.
She says that she knows I'm a cat lady, CJ says. So she
does. She can't wait to get in here. You're going to see her tail come across the camera. No, now she's bumping the monitor. So that thankfully that's not moving the camera. Thank you. I did pick an oracle card for you. And I don't think I can pronounce this very well. It looks like Seleno, and it's the little star, divine. My inner child is whole and complete. And so when you're done with the strife and the troubles, I want you to spend some time with your inner child. I want you to really like meditate or take a long bath or walk in the woods or hold your cat or something and just really focus on your inner child and what is it feeling? How are you feeling about things emotionally, that little child inside of you? How do you feel after that? Do you feel beat up? Do you feel like, ashamed? Do you feel like you deserved it? Do you feel like it's unfair? However you are feeling, take a few minutes and feel that, and then allow yourself to know that it's not going to hurt you, that you're safe. It's going to be okay. And you made it through. Even if you have to have the big you talk to the little you several times, you need to do that so that the inner child doesn't kind of pull you like the kite of a string, doesn't pull you back and forth emotionally through this thing. You don't want to waste time with that. You want to spend some time in serenity. And once you're very, very at home with the serenity, then you're going to go off and you're going to know what the journey is that you really need to go on. You're going to know for certain where you need to go from here. Okay. So your guides, my guides, we're not going to tell you exactly where to go. You're going to decide where to go. It's very important that you know. Here, this is the most important part of your reading. All the answers are inside you. You do not need an oracle to tell you the answers to your life. You know them. You just have to sit still and be quiet and centered and still, and you'll hear the answers.
Oh, that was wonderful. And CJ says, thank you. I needed this message.
Good.
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you. That was so
and
good.
She's all over where the cards go.
I was just saying hi to Marina of the Heart Centered Tarot. Who joined us.
Oh, no. You cannot do that, baby. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay. I got to turn off the microphone.
Oh. I would like to have heard that. But I want to say hi also to Jules Niner and everyone else in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, without you, there'd be no show because we need your hashtag spirit for the draw. So maybe we do not a cat lover next reading because the cat just gets a little carried away. I knew as soon as the energy started, your cat would be involved.
Yeah. Okay. She's had her little time in the sun. All right. So let's do another pick. Let's put this up, and we're going to do 2 more picks. Oh, yeah, even her picture has cats in it. I should have known. Oh, she already got a reading, right?
Yeah, we already got a reading.
Okay, sorry, Stefani. We're just one reading per person. Yeah. Okay, we'll draw again.
Yeah.
Jules Niner. Did we read her? No, right?
No, she's just can't. Yeah.
Just here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, love that picture. That's a cool picture.
Yeah, that's cool.
Again. And Marjorie McConnell.
I'll switch. I'll do Marjorie because I just read for Jules and I am too close to the situation to be as blank as I should be.
Okay, no problem. All right. So I'm doing Jules. Okay.
Right. Exactly.
Jules Niner Niner. And did she have let's see, Jules Niner, she likes to participate always. Did you have a question, Jules? If you have a question, put it in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle for just a little bit. And I'm going to remind everybody that on my channel on Halloween, we're going to be having a Halloween party. Lots of people, I hope, will be showing up. We'll have a crowd of psychics, so we probably can do some readings. Artist Liz, I did do a reading for you, so I'm sorry if you missed it, but you can hear it on the replay. And of course, it was a fabulous reading, if I do say so.
Of course it was.
You did get a really good reading. Okay, Jules Niner says next few months possibly. Okay, next few months possibly. What's happening in the next few months possibly? Hi, I'm here. Wanted to know if my dad George has a message for me. He passed. No, I don't think you passed, Marjorie. You're here in the chat. He passed in 2023. Unless you're a very powerful spirit and you can make keyboards work. Some of them can. Thank you, Marina. Yes, the Halloween show will feature costumes along with readings. Okay. All right, Jill. Next 2 months. Okay. All right. So what do we get for the next few months? All right. Well, something big is coming to an end for you. And something big is coming to an end and new things are beginning for you, Jules. So the first card that we have is the King of Wands crossed by Justice. So somebody is, the justice is coming down on them. And unless you're the King of Wands, I don't know what sign you are, but I don't think you're the King of Wands. And at the base is the Page of Pentacles. So there's probably not going to be a huge monetary allotment, but yeah, somebody is getting some justice, and also for me, kings can be something that is coming to an end, a culmination, a fulfillment, ready to retire, ready to move on. So that's happening there. And what crowns you is the Queen of Swords. So there's enlightenment, knowledge, communications. So after this justice, then maybe that frees your throat chakra. Maybe then you're able to speak more freely. Maybe you're able to put your messages out there. But that's what you're hoping for. That's what you're imagining for the future. Whatever is happening in the future for you is magical and wonderful for you. You got the Ace of Cups in the future. So there's something that you really love coming into being for you. And that's really amazing. Going up the last 4 cards, just amazing cards here. We have the Judgment, we have the Tower. So some people are going to see, and then the Moon, and then the Ace of Wands. So you have a lot of big stuff, bringing things to a close, bringing things to a head. But on the heels of that, we also have amazing beginnings. Some people will see the endings of these things as so dramatic, so big, and they may be worried about you. They may feel like, oh, is she going to survive that? I think you're going to do fine. I think you're going to feel stronger after these things come down. And in the end card, the Ace of Wands, as you start this new part of your life, you will change your identity. You will change the way you present yourself to the world, and the world will see you in a much different light. You will see yourself in a much different light after this has passed. So that's what I have to say for you. Okay. Das it.
I have to unmute myself. That was a beautiful reading.
Oh, thank you.
Now, Marjorie, your dad George, you wanted to ask about him and see if he had a message for you. And he's just coming in showing that whatever things that needed to be resolved between you two, if there was anything, he's asking for you to reunite, unite in your energy form. Because here's the thing: pretty soon we're really going to see and feel that dimensional state right here with us. So he's really reaching out to you to let you know he is with you now. And he's mentioning how he transformed. He's simply in a different form, but he's here in spirit with you. And you're also going through transformation. Any kind of dilemma you're in or any bind that you might find yourself in, he's mentioning, whether it's through work connections or whatever that may be, make sure you have your boundaries set. And he's also letting you know life is fleeting. It's like a blink of the eye. That was his perception of it, because on the other side, this feels like a long slog while you're here in a lifetime. And on the other side, it's like that long. So that's what he really means. He goes, man, that was quick. It's like you stick your head into the pensive, like in Harry Potter, and you're there for a few minutes and you take your head back out. That was the lifetime in Earth. So that's how it felt. So he's telling you, don't neglect your health. Don't neglect your care. Don't let that go. Because it's really important now for you to nurture yourself and take care. And I really love what Colleen said in an earlier reading about making sure you take that inner child, hug it, and give it the attention it needs in those situations, because you're going to need to do that, just like we all do. And just doing that alone rewrites your ancient history. It really does. It brings it all in, giving that wholeness and love to your child, your inner child. Very important. All of this is going to flow to you in rivers of abundance. This is about abundance of everything. We're not talking about monetary. We're talking everything. The flow of the universe is yours. There is also a feeling of relinquishing and giving your power away. And in this instance, I'm going to go here and say that you are surrendering to the divine will. And this is what your dad wants for you. George is really on the other side. He's like orchestrating a lot of things. And this is one of them. It's like orchestrating your evolution of your spiritual path. So congratulations on that, because he's really coming through with high frequency energy, sharing that message for you. And I hope you realize how much he loves you and is there for you. And that's what he wants you to know. So I hope that helps.
That was beautiful. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
He left when I was 3, but we connected when I was 25. I miss him, and I sometimes feel him. He's my champion.
Yeah, he really went on about uniting, about connecting. This was that was one of the first points he made. And I wasn't quite sure exactly what he meant about it, but I say the messages, I get them. And that was important for you to know. He may have been away from you all that time on earth, but he energetically always had you in his heart. And now, as he's in his energy body, he really is connected to you even more strongly. So know that you're not alone. You're not walking alone, and he's really with you. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you. And Colleen. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do one last spin for readings. And then, Val, afterwards, I have a question that I'd like us to read on.
Okay.
So, special question. All right. Let's get this spinning tool thing going. Mm-hmm. And let's find 2 more people to read for.
Yeah.
Mary Munoz. Okay. Hi, Mary. And Anna Grenage or Greenage. I don't know how to say it. So excuse me. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, okay. So who you doing, Val?
I'll do Mary. Will my daughter Hannah and I be successful with our adventures with the GoPro ambiance and YouTube? I don't even know what GoPro is, but let me find out.
I think it's a camera, right?
What is GoPro?
I think it's a camera.
What is the
I'll
ambiance?
Google it. I don't trust myself. I don't know.
I'm just gonna throw. I mean, I can't. Oops. GoPro is a camera that you take on the go.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, Jules Niner. Thank you for that
Yeah.
clarification. Okay, so, but Mary's actually, yeah. Okay, let's see what's going to happen on that YouTube channel of yours, if you have or haven't started it. Yeah, it looks like your energies are going toward the teaching, creating that stable environment, and really doing it with compassion and empathy and sensitivity. And probably, I feel like you're going to relieve a lot of people's burdens. This is going to give you an opportunity to let people laugh a little and enjoy it. There is going to be a sense of, we'll just say, internal struggles and battles inside of yourselves, because if you haven't already gotten on YouTube and you're going on, there's a little, oh my God, I have to see myself on camera. Or maybe you're doing the kind of channel where you don't ever see yourself and you're just doing film. But if you are, there's a little bit of either there's technically you have to come up to speed. There's something about it's going to take you a little New York minute to get up to speed on everything and feel comfortable with it all, if that makes sense. Because there's a little bit of that. Okay, but you really are going to use you're going to use your intuition. You're going to be able to do this in a beautiful way. You're going to bring inspiration, and society is going to love it. It really is party time, reunion, success, achievement. You got all this good stuff. You are bringing the inspiration. So whatever you're creating with that, know that if it's fun, if it's sensitive, if it's a little bit deep but with humor, if it's it relieves people's burdens and gives them something entertaining and fun to watch. But also you really come in with the teaching mode of structure and doing it in a very concise way so it's clear. So just so you know, it looks very successful. Don't let your emotions get carried away. And here is the 10 of Cups. Congratulations. So that's going to be nice.
That was really nice. Congratulations indeed. Okay, so Anna, you're feeling very vulnerable at this moment, and things are really taking a toll on you. It's not easy what you're trying to go through, and you're feeling very burdened and maligned even. I don't know what sign you are. You might be an air sign, and I kind of hope you are. You have some nice air cards around you, but there's been things in your past that you don't want to go back to, or that you don't want anybody to know about. But very soon coming out of your situation. You will be coming out of this difficult situation, and lots of things are going to be coming at you, lots of ideas or invitations or different new people that you meet or new opportunities, lots of things coming to you, and you're going to have to decide how you're going to approach it. You will approach it very intellectually, not emotionally, because going in that emotional direction and allowing yourself to be so vulnerable for a long time has left you feeling a little battered. And so part of this, I guess, lesson, if you will, is yes, sometimes it's good to make decisions that are not emotional, that are much more cerebral, much more academic, and that's going to protect your heart a little bit. You still are a strong person, even though you've been going through some rough stuff. And there's things that, people kind of see that things have been kind of rough for you, so they're rooting for you. They're rooting for you to recover, to rebuild, to recharge your batteries, to, lick your wounds, to heal from anything that's been hurting you. And you will come back stronger, and you will be much improved, actually, when this is all through. A little battle weary, but you'll feel like the new and improved you. This brings about a real change in you, a huge change in you. And that, I think, in this contract, in this lifetime that you're in, is what you signed up for. So the thing that you're going through now, there may be a lot of components to it that seem very mundane, very much on the muggle level, but there's a lot of spiritual lessons, or one big spiritual lesson that's really coming in through all of this experience. So while you may almost mourn what you've been going through, it all has a purpose. And this is true for everybody. All of us that go through these really, really difficult things in our life, no matter what level that's on and no matter what it is, we signed up for that. And the thing to do is to get through it, honor your emotions about it, honor your pain, live through it, heal yourself, allow yourself to mourn the loss of whatever you lost. But then when you come through it, to take a moment, or maybe 10,000 moments, to look back and understand what you learned from it. It's not going to be obvious right away. You need distance. You need some time on this earth to be able to be objective, which she is going to get. She's got that Queen of Swords. But you need that objectivity to be able to look back and not blame yourself and say, why did this happen to me? It shouldn't have. Oh, everybody hates me. That's not what it's about. It is about learning what is that lesson? What is going on there? And it's not like, oh, learn your lesson. Don't. That's not the kind of lesson we're talking about. I'm talking about at a soul level, boundaries, or loving yourself, or giving up for a child, giving something up for a child, or knowing that death isn't the end. These are big lessons that are very kind of hard to grasp when we're young, usually. And as we get older, that's when it's time for us to be able to learn these things and accept these things. But it's still not easy. It's still not like you just open the door and go, oh, I get it. That is not how it happens. So I'm sorry that this is a difficult thing, but this is a huge, big moment for you to move forward in your evolution, in your enlightenment, in your vibration. And the oracle card that came up for you is strength, right?
Wow.
You are building spiritual strength. You are building on the foundation that you have already started, and many beautiful things ahead for you. But this is a difficult thing that you're going through. I want to acknowledge that and know that this is not easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Wow, that was a great reading.
Well, thank you.
I love that. Yay, Jules. Jules Miner.
Great. Okay. So, thank you, Mary. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I got to share that with you, Val.
No, you don't. I am just thankful to be able to be on here with Colleen the Cool Crone. I'm a member, folks. If you aren't yet,
I'm a member of hers too.
you can go join you can go join the Cool Crone Coven. And yes, you could hurry and do it because she's going to have a members meeting. So hurry and go from this right to her, thecoolcrone.com. And oh, you don't have to sign up there. No. Can you sign up there?
Yeah, you can sign up on YouTube still.
Sign up.
Sign up on YouTube.
Sign up on YouTube. Right here after this, sign up. And you can go, you can be with me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not tomorrow, on Sunday.
Yeah.
The meeting. So, yeah.
Oh, and I'm sure there'll be thousands there.
But it's an affordable price, folks. Mm-hmm. So do sign up, do join.
Yeah. And I've missed a lot of memberships meetings, so I have a lot to make up for. So you don't want to miss the next couple of meetings are going to be jam-packed.
Yeah.
Try to make up for lost time. Okay. So the thing that I wanted us to read on, and I don't even know if we can really get answers, but maybe you can. I don't know what I'll be able to get.
Let's see.
Is this, what is it? 3-eye atlas.
Oh, I knew you were going to ask about that. I said she's going to ask about that. And three came out of your mouth. I knew it.
It's just baffling to me.
I happen to have the investigations deck.
Oh, excellent. Oh, excellent. What is it about? What are we coming to? Why do we need to pay attention? How long will it be before it gets here?
I am just as, I know what the Akashic Record Masters have said about it, but I would like to see what these cards, what is going to come through about that. Because I think it's really, it's multifaceted. It wouldn't have gained all this attention for the way it moves and the way it looks and all of that. There has to be a reason. Mm-hmm. There has to be a reason. Now, I have not taken these cards and touched them and done the big consecration thing with them. So there's a lot of wisdom. It's holding wisdom. So this is one of the things the Akashic Record Master said. They said it is an activation. It's going to activate a lot of people as it goes by, even though it's not going near Earth. And here's the Hermit and wisdom. So it is a vehicle of energetic force. There's energetics involved in it. And it has its own acceleration. It has its own movement. So it isn't like a true comet, which is really true. It's going to change our human, we'll call it the aggression part of how we are as that, I don't want to say the word reptilian, but the part of us that has been warring, at the caveman days, fight or flight, and you had to survive. So you did fight. So it's taking away those things about that reason why you still think you need to do that. It's taking the bottom out from under it and leaving you with a feeling of, well, there's no point in that. There's no point in fighting. There's no point in it. But you really won't realize it. I got a well-funded operation. So more than one ET group is in on this whole design and process that goes around the universe and does this in this comet form. It is really about gaining back our innocence, going back to that part of us before we'll even going to say before genetic manipulation. We'll even go back to our progenitors. There's something about that. Now, I have not actually tried this deck out before. I'm just doing my thing on it, and let's see, I'm almost done. So it's hidden and unclear, everything it's here to do. So that is very true. And here's a moon card. So just know that according to the Akashic Record Masters, and here's a card, distraction, it's not what it seems. And it isn't, because it's not a comet. So, so it's doing good things for us. How we react to it will be, some people are going to have a lot of stress over it because they're going to go through some changes. People who have not been awake, who haven't been paying attention, are suddenly. So here it is, the ringmaster getting everyone. It's kind of like what's happening. It's the ringmaster going through, and energetically, we're all going to have this shift, and we're going to see things in a different way. Here's the hangman. But that's really what's okay. That's it for me. What about you?
So I just pulled 3 cards from the Star Temple Oracle. I figured that was the most appropriate deck to pull from.
Yeah.
It was very interesting, the cards that I got. So first of all, this oracle is about the Pleiadians. It's about the Pleiades, right? And it talks about the 7 sisters, basically the 7 star systems of the Pleiadians.
Yeah.
And so it breaks up the series. There's more than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, and then this is an extra thing. Yeah, but it goes through the whole 7. So there's the Maya, the Alcyon, and I'm probably saying these wrong. Electra, Seleno, which was one of the cards that I pulled earlier. Tegeta, Asterope, Merope, and then the 8th one is the Atlas and Pleione series. And I haven't really studied those, but I know the first ones are the 7 Pleiades star systems, right? Or planets, or whatever the hell they are. They're so far away from us. They are our ancestors in some fashion.
Oh, undoubtedly.
Yeah, they are our ancestors, but they're very far away. And it's interesting what you say. You don't think it's actually going to come to Earth. It's just going to pass by.
It's going to pass by.
And maybe
it's so powerful.
Yeah, and maybe that power is maybe that's enough, just to be so close. And it's instigating myriad conversations on many different levels: scientific level, spiritual level, political level. I mean, global level. All these different things. So the first card that I got was from the Maya, and it says it's the universal midwife.
There it is. There it is, folks.
I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. So that's what it's doing.
There it is.
And it's got such an emphasis on the divine feminine. The second one is Asterope, the star daughters. Dance. I dance, sing, and play with my sisters at sunset. So femininity and connectivity and sorority. Not just fraternity, which tends to, in this time in our history on the planet, fraternity tends to turn into a team sport rather than true fraternity.
Exactly.
And that's difficult for us. And it's hard for us to wrap our minds around any other description of fraternity because we just don't know it in common life. Yes. But sorority is something I think that most people understand what that means. And that's a little closer to what we're talking about when we're talking about sharing our divine feminine energy.
And I love that. And just to jump in here, this deck came up with the concept that we're getting rid of that part of us that leads us away from that unity, that divine feminine connection, that compassion and love. So the other side of what they were saying is that divine feminine. So I love how it did join together with your reading.
Yeah, so the final card is just perfect. It's Merope, it's the priestess, I am the embodiment of the divine feminine. It's just a beautiful picture.
It is beautiful.
It reminds me of Charlize Theron.
It does. And you know, the whole thing is when we are in that divine feminine, and it's softening humanity so that we can be more in our divine feminine, because this is what's going to shift the planet tremendously on a huge scale.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is
a global scale. It is going to shift on a global scale. And even though we have a lot of countries, nations, there's the cat, who are, you know, not just toe dipping, but actually in authoritarianism, which is highly, highly toxic masculine energy. There's just as many countries and more that are not, and that are fighting back against it. And even those countries that are in it are fighting back against it. We are fighting back against it. And look what's going to happen tomorrow. Probably the biggest protest. And I would say, not just in the United States, but as with other No Kings protests, there were protests around the world for it. So I'm sure that there will be protests around the world tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
I wish I could go. I cannot, but both my daughters are going. And they're going to two different ones, so they can lend their voice in two different areas. So I'm very happy about that. I'm very proud of them for doing that.
Oh, that's great.
I just wanted to read on 3i Atlas because I get that it is not. No, it's not a comet, folks.
It's not a comet, folks.
But it is doing a number on us, you know.
That it came into the consciousness of humanity so powerfully, you know, and that we are tuning into some level, even though we don't understand what it's here doing. It has a mission, it has a plan, and we are picking up on something.
It's literally the beings that are connected to it are literally in our DNA as well.
Yes,
so, how could we not? I mean, when you think about our bodies are what, 75 or something, 77% water, and water is feeling and empathy, empaths, right? I don't know what those other beings are made up, but I bet they have water in them too, because they tend to move like us. They tend to be biped like us when they're in body. Otherwise, they're light body. But without the water part, then they're just the light, right? And they're still a part of our DNA. So we're still going to feel what they want us to feel. They're still going to have that impact on us. So
absolutely. And they're absolutely our soul family. They're the part of us. We're all together in this. There isn't any probably ET races that we haven't been in the skin of. In the skin of. And so we're really all one.
I don't think that you can be on this planet right now if you're not descended from.
You really are all star seeds. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. Our origins go way beyond Earth. Let's put it that way.
And it's been proven that we have the same chemical makeup as stardust in us.
Yes.
How do you explain that otherwise?
Exactly right.
And I pulled from Kyle Gray's what is it, light activations? Is that
I love that. I love that.
Way of light activation. This is full for the last one. Star gathering, stars aligned, remembering home, soul family.
Oh man. Oh, that just gave me the chills. And you know, this is really going to be happening. This is happening for everyone. This remembering of this soul family, of our divine connection, of our origins, of all of this. So I love that.
You remember when we were young kids and on television we would watch the New Year's Eve ball thing?
Yeah, with the ball drop. You know, first it was Dave Clark.
Yeah, but they would show all around the world. Like, here's Australia, here's Russia, here's the UK. And they would show it all around the planet. And it would just give me chills thinking about the whole globe, the whole planet is doing this. It was like the one thing that the whole planet was doing, other than, I think, watching the coronation of King Charles. I think there hasn't been much that the whole planet has really been interested in at the same time.
I agree.
And
That is true.
it's just, that's the feeling I get with this
Yeah.
thing coming past us. It's that same
Ooh,
connection and that
I
same,
have to say,
right?
yes.
Right?
Yeah, I think you pretty much nailed it right there. It
Yeah. So it's gonna be something. Is there any estimation? Do the scientists estimate about when it's going to be close
Y
enough for us
you
to?
know, I haven't this is how much I paid attention to it. I have not read one article on it, and I don't know the estimate of how close it comes to Earth or any of that, or the exact timing it's going by Earth. I just bypassed all that and just want to know what it's going to, what it is and what it's going to do for us.
Same. I mean, I've only listened to a couple of readers about it, so
Yeah.
that's it. But I think tomorrow, I think because I'm not going to the rally because I can't, I'm gonna spend some time
You're going to
researching
figure
it.
it out, and so am I. I'm going to
I
do the
want to
same.
know, is it coming close enough that we're going to see anything or no?
Well,
Probably not.
YouTube user says December 21st-ish.
That's the solstice. That's Yule. Wow.
Interesting. Very
I'm gonna
interesting
check
date.
it out and I'll let you
I
know.
know you will, and you'll have to let us know.
Yes, I will. I will.
Let us
All
know
right.
at the members meeting on Sunday. And
Yeah,
if you all sign up, everyone, at the Cool Crone YouTube channel, join for a very nominal fee.
yes, and we're going to do some readings and we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have some chatting, and I'm definitely going to do another members meeting pretty soon after that because I feel so bad about God. I
Hey,
want to.
you
Can't even.
only have, we're there to support you energetically to do whatever you need to do. It's not like you have to entertain us. Oh, wait a minute. You do, because you already do on your YouTube channel.
I try. I try. Oh wow! Thank you, Val. Thanks for doing readings with me. I love these
Yeah.
shows. I just absolutely love them, and we're gonna see everybody on Sunday. That's gonna be really fun. I mean, it might just be you, me, and Sherry again, but then again, a few people might join.
A few people might join tonight, or they'll hear this and hurry in the morning, join quickly, because we meet early. Well, it's not early for you, Colleen. It's early for me on the Pacific time zone. So,
Okay, that's
yeah,
right. It's 11 for you.
yeah, it's at
All
11.
right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. And even if you didn't get a reading, please listen to all the readings because there's going to be something there that you will resonate with. And there's going to be messages there for you. Every one of you, there are messages there. And it's because otherwise the guides wouldn't have us, just flapping our lips for nothing, they just wouldn't do that. So, okay. All right. So
I thought
anything
it
else
was
you want to add?
fantastic.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Yeah, we had a good time. And we'll do it again. We'll do it again soon, Val. All right,
Okay.
everybody. Thank you so much. I
Bye.
guess it's gonna play us out with the Cool Crone Oracle
Yeah,
music
yeah.
because I went to the wrong brand thing, but that's not bad. It's fine.
Hey, it works.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Bye, everybody. Love you.
Bye.